Well, let me tell you something, brother. It's time for the Hulkster, man. That's right, dude. Welcome back to the second edition of the Mounties Corner, man.
What's going on, guys? It's Eddie here, aka the Mountie. Welcome back to another episode of the Mounties Corner. I'm here really quick, Sunday afternoon. Just want to give you guys a quick video on my predictions. My predictions for the one and only TLC, which is happening tonight. I just wanted to kind of go through the card, see what I think could happen, might possibly happen. It all depends on obviously a couple of different angles, whichever way they want to go. But I think a couple of them are pretty much no-brainers. But then again, WWE tends to swerve me a lot of the time. And in that respect, I'm not really sure which way some of this is going to go. But the idea behind this is just I'm going to do every time before pay-per-view, I'm going to give some predictions, right? I'm going to give some predictions, whether they're right or wrong, just things that I think maybe they should do, certain angle situations where I think that, you know, who should go over or who should lose, just for fun, whatever purposes. But that's what we're going to do. First match we're going to talk about is the Tag Team Championship match for the SmackDown, of course. So we have Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton against Heath Slater and Rhino. So my prediction on who's going to win,
We're here.
that's right, guys. That's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to get some brand new tag team champions tonight. We're going to get Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton. They're going to be your new tag team reigning champions. So I really don't think that they would have put them in a situation of a title picture if, you know, they were going to basically have, you know, Slater and Rhino retain. I just don't see it happening. I would have thought that, let's say American Alpha won last week on SmackDown, then I would have predicted that maybe Slater and Rhino could have retained. But just because of the star power between these two teams, like, they don't have a chance, man. Like, you got Orton and Bray Wyatt. Not only that, but like they just, you know, they were victorious in Survivor Series. It wouldn't make any sense for them to not go over tonight. I mean, it's possible they could go another way where, you know, Orton and Bray look strong and at the same time they don't win the tag team straps. It's very possible, but I personally think that they're just gonna, you know, they're just gonna get everything going their way, and it's gonna be a good back and forth battle. And I just think that Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, they got a lot of momentum right now. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna go over tonight. So that's the first one. Let's talk about the second one really quick. Here we go. We got a chairs match. So we got a chairs match between Baron Corbin and Kalisto. I do not see Kalisto winning this, only because it seems like there's a little bit of a focus on Baron Corbin at this moment. So I can really see him winning this match, especially, you know, chairs match, no DQ. It's not like he's going to get disqualified. The only way I could see Kalisto winning this one was if, let's say, Baron Corbin would get disqualified or counted out or what have you. Now that those rules are being thrown out the window, I can really see that Baron Corbin winning this, not only in normal fashion, but in like a huge impact fashion. There's something going on with Baron Corbin. They're going somewhere with his direction, because he's having a lot of backstage interview time. Not interview time. Well, he's getting a little bit of that. You know, he's got his own little promos going on with the Lone Wolf thing. They're putting a little bit of focus on him. They inserted him in the Survivor Series match. They took him out. He interfered. There's a lot of focus right now, and he seems to be getting on Shane McMahon's nerves. So my prediction for number 2 would be the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about with that one. So far we got Orton and Wyatt going over in a tag team, so you're going to get new champions there, and you're going to have Baron Corbin winning this match. So that's going to be the second one on the list. You just made the list. You can look, but you can't win. That's right. Next one, Nikki Bella versus Carmella. Now, I really think that Carmella is due for a victory right now. It seems that she might have had one, I don't really remember, over Nikki Bella, but I think this is probably going to be the end of the feud, and there's really no reason for Nikki Bella to win this feud, in my opinion. I really believe that, you know, Carmella's got to build some momentum if the SmackDown locker room is going to take her seriously. I mean, we'll get into the actual women's match a little bit later on, but you know, I can see Carmella slowly going to get a push here. There's no better way to get that push started than to beat one of the veterans in Nikki Bella. To be honest with you, there's really no reason for Nikki Bella to win this feud. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last match of it, so let's just go with that one. I'm going with Carmella, you know, the leopard print, crazy Iggy girl. She's definitely going over somehow, some way. It's no DQ, so there's not going to be any like weird finish or interference or any of that stuff. I just think it's just going to be a clean victory somehow, some way. You know, Nikki's going to have her guard down for a second, and then, you know, Carmella's just going to nail her with her finisher, and that's going to be the end of it. So that one is going to be Carmella. All right, so that's one of them right there. Let's talk about the next one, WWE Intercontinental Championship match. This is a ladder match, right? Miz versus Ziggler. There's possibility that this might even kick off the main card, in my opinion, just because these guys, when they go, man, they go hard. And you know what? It's a very good curtain jerker match, in my opinion. We've seen it before from these guys, and now you have the added factor of entering ladders in this. And I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was a couple of years ago, where there was a ladder match for the IC title with Luke Harper and Dolph Ziggler, I believe. And man, it just tore the roof down, man. So I'm guessing that this battle, you know, we've seen it 100 times, and just the fact that Miz retained, you know, at Survivor Series, not only that, but he beat Dolph Ziggler in SmackDown earlier on in the week, that week. I really don't see them doing the hot potato. I know we're seeing it a lot right now, you know, with a little bit of NXT. We're seeing it with the women's title on Raw. I really, really don't see it happening this time around, especially for the IC title. I guess they're going to keep the strap on Miz, and that's what's going to happen right there. So I'm going with the A-lister, The Miz, on that one. Yeah. I hate to say it, but you know what? He's definitely going to retain. I don't know who's going to be the man to dethrone him. I would be really hard-pressed to think that WWE just gave him the title back, and, you know, to retain versus Sami Zayn and then to lose back to Dolph Ziggler. It's just weird booking in my head. And, you know, as a wrestling fan for a long time, I know that they do kind of throw the curveball here and there, but to be honest, there's no way that Dolph Ziggler is going to win back the title. Sorry, guys. I'm a huge Dolph fan, don't get me wrong, but it ain't happening tonight. They got other plans for him. Right after this, he's going to start a new feud. I think this is kind of like the Carmella and Nikki Bella feud. Like, this is probably his last chance. And then after that, who knows what's going to happen, you know? So that's that one. So I'm going to go with The Miz. And I'll do a recap of this at the end, but really I'm going to go with The Miz on that one. All right?
Oh, yes, we got Becky returning. Mouthful of marbles all the time, yes.
I can't imitate her to save my life, but I will say that whenever she talks, she's good. She's good on the mic and everything else, but for whatever reason, like, I feel like her mouth is full when she talks. Is it just me? I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know. Put some comments down in the description. Sorry, my cat's going crazy here. I guess she's, you know, looking forward to this match. I don't know. Anyways, SmackDown Women's Championship match, tables match. This should be good. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. Originally, I was going to say that I think that Alexa Bliss has a solid chance at this until I watched SmackDown this week, where Becky Lynch kind of had the last... Wait, no. Sorry, I mixed that around. Alexa Bliss had the last laugh on her, right? So she kind of threw her through the table. So I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm thinking, whoever goes through that table on SmackDown is going to be winning. So since Becky Lynch took the bump on the table, I'm going with her to retain the title, and that's it. Like, I don't know. Maybe, you know, Alexa is going to have another chance down the line. This is the only one where I'm not 100% sure. They could very well give the title to Alexa Bliss. She's doing great things, honestly. She's got a very good character angle, kind of like a spoiled little girl, like giving attitude. The looks and the acting, I think, is pretty spot on, to be honest. It's some of the better ones that I've seen. So, that being said, I still don't, just based on how it's been back and forth, and normally with wrestling, it's like whoever gets the upper hand on the Raw and SmackDown normally doesn't win in the pay-per-view that week. You know, so you have the go-home show earlier in the week, and whoever gets the upper hand just doesn't win it 5 days, 6 days later. I don't know what it is, but it's a tried and tested pattern that WWE does for a long time. Now it's very possible that Alexa could pull it off. In my opinion, just based on that fact alone, I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. So we're going with Becky Lynch on that one, all right? We're going to go with Becky Lynch, and I think that brings us to, if I'm not mistaken, the World Heavyweight Championship match. So you've got a TLC. Basically, the whole focus behind the pay-per-view is a TLC. So finally, we're going to get a TLC match. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. I do not think there's any way of Dean Ambrose winning the title tonight. No. I think AJ Styles retains. Not only that, I do believe that James Ellsworth will be in attendance somehow, some way. He's going to try to get in there, but this is where it gets tricky, guys. And this is where I'm really going to go out on a limb. I think we're going to see a James Ellsworth heel turn tonight. That's right. Heel turn happening. In my opinion, my predictions, my way. Thanks for watching, by the way. But that's what I think is going to go down. Seriously, Earthworm Jim over there, I call him Earthworm Jim. He just reminds me of him. And if you guys don't know who he is, you can Google him or whatever. But Earthworm Jim over there, James Ellsworth, they got to shake things up with him. So, you know, he wins the what do you call it there? He wins that weird ladder match that they had going on SmackDown with AJ Styles. Pretty good match. And then he had, it just makes sense. It just makes sense to me. Maybe not. I mean, the only thing that I'm a little bit second-guessing myself, if you will, is because he did take the Styles Clash off the stairs onto the floor. So there is a factor of redemption that, you know, he's going to be in there somehow, some way to try to help Dean Ambrose win, and they're going to still be buddy-buddy, and maybe they're going to do that storyline where he turns heel down the road. So, my opinion, it could happen where he just interferes, but there's still not going to be any way for Dean Ambrose to win the title. Sorry. AJ Styles is definitely retaining. That's a fact. I mean, in my opinion. And you know what? He's gonna retain one way or another, either with or without the help of Ellsworth. And to be honest, if Ellsworth does interfere, obviously it's gonna go two ways, right? But I have a weird feeling that for whatever reason, he's just gonna turn his back on Ambrose and try to shock the world and make SmackDown even more of a product to watch, because lately it's been really good. So those are my predictions, guys. Let's go over them really quickly just in case we missed anything. I got Bray and Orton to be the new tag team champions. I also got Baron Corbin going over Kalisto. I got a lot of heels, man. I don't know about my picks right now, but we'll see what happens, right? Okay, so we got Baron Corbin going over, Orton and Bray going over. We got Carmella going over Nikki Bella. I got The Miz retaining. I got Becky Lynch retaining, and I got AJ Styles retaining. So basically, only one face I picked tonight. So I'm really going on a limb right here. But hey, this is what I think is going to happen. Some of these feuds are going to see an end to it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're going to throw some curveballs at us. Well, hopefully they will. Anyways, guys, so thanks for watching. This is the second episode of the Mounties Corner. All right, so we'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to do another video very soon. All right, guys, take it easy. See ya.